everyone. So today I have a rather simple subject. I actually intended to paint something else today, but I got inspired by how the sky looked tonight, and I thought maybe I should do that because I actually absolutely love the sky and clouds. So I'm just gonna wing it tonight, probably. I don't know what I'm doing as usual. Okay, so because of my friend's suggestions last night from my last video, I decided to look for my old watercolor sketchpad. Not a sketchpad, watercolor pad. Yeah. Because she said that my notebook, which I used in my last video, it kept warping and buckling every time I tried to apply water on it. And, that contributed to how wonky my stuff looked. So, yeah. Also, she also corrected me that this wasn't called a water brush pen, it's called a water barrel. So, okay, at least that's cleared up. Maybe I'll do her too. Alright. I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so currently I am just making the thing wet. I think they called this wet on dry method. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend I know stuff because I don't. Some of you might be thinking, okay, if you don't know stuff, why don't you just Google it? And I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh man, this is probably the wrong color. Okay, I kind of like the idea of collaboration. Like, you impart knowledge onto others because you know something. Like, just sharing ideas and sharing what you know directly instead of like going through Google. I know the purpose of help websites is exactly that, but it's kind of different if you're talking with a friend and they're very knowledgeable about it, and then that kind of thing. So shout out to Mackie and to Ton. I love them. So they were two of my friends who watched my video yesterday. Mackie especially gave me a lot of helpful tips on watercolors in general because that's her main medium. She is more of a traditional artist, so I can count on her for advice. She gave me a lot, so that's why I'm using my watercolor pad instead of my usual notebook. So we might be seeing a bunch of improvement here, hopefully. She also told me that if I really wanted to invest in this, I should invest in other brushes instead of a water barrel. And I get where she's coming from, because if you had other brushes, you'd be able to control more stuff. And, like the thickness and the thinness of your strokes and stuff, just much like how you control with pens and markers. But I'm poor, so I'm gonna hold back off on that for a while. Oh no, I made a mistake. Okay, whatever. Okay, there weren't a lot of clouds when I saw the sky tonight. I'll show the picture later. Yeah, alright. I completely forgot to actually plot where the clouds should go. Oh my god, that's a bad mistake. Don't be like me, kids. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if you noticed, but the lighting in this video is different from the video I made yesterday. And it's mostly because my aunt is in the other room right now and I don't want to record with her around. It's not like she's gonna judge me or anything, but I'm very nervous around her. I'm actually very nervous right now. And I didn't want to work knowing that she's behind me. Mostly because I'm not confident in this medium yet. Maybe when I get more confident with it, maybe maybe I can let her watch me. But for now, I'm really not, really not welcome to the idea of her watching me. Okay, if that's the case, Pao, why are you even recording videos in the first place? It's different when a person is like right behind you, and it's different if like you're just, just posting a video for people to see. And it's different in the sense that at least you don't see what they think, or at least you don't see how they're reacting to what you do. I am making so much mistakes right now. Don't know what I'm doing. Send help. This was supposed to be a purple sky. Oh yeah, right. An important lesson is to let things dry, and I will do that, maybe, after applying the reds to the darker areas of the sky, I guess. Because, I'm gonna flash the picture of the sky I saw today. So, as you can see, it's very purple, but it had tinges of orange here and there, and that's what I wanted to achieve in this painting. But, I'm very bad at mixing, so that's not really appearing well right now. But I'll get there. Okay, I'll let that dry, I guess. So that's how it looks so far. Above. Okay. I don't have tissue today, so I'm just gonna wipe it off on another piece of paper, I guess. So my friend Mackie, she gave me so much tips. I'll talk about some of them. So I remember when I said in my other video where I didn't remember why it was a bad idea to color with white or black. She explained black. She told me personally, if I wanted to make black colors, I should start with orange. No, not orange shit. I should start with brown, purple, and I think she said blue or something. I don't know. She just said to mix those dark colors because it helps you control the lighting and the shadow of the thing you're painting, especially if it's a dark object. So I don't have purple. I'm gonna, well, there's brown. Ew, it's not focusing. Okay, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Brown. She also told me to mix my colors beforehand so I don't, bumble around like an idiot. But I don't know how to do that with this set. If it were something else like Prang, because I've seen my friends use it, I'd probably have less issue with it. But, I'm here right now. There's no use of comparing the brands because they're built differently. What am I doing? That's not Bronya's color. I don't have purple, so I'm gonna... What was this color again? It's dark blue, I think. Ah, crap. Oh shit, okay. I see what she meant now by investing in different brushes, because this brush is always wet. Wow, okay, so my phone cut off the recording a bit. So I'm just gonna say what I said in the other part before I got cut off. Crap, I don't remember. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, it's starting to look like... Do you see it? It's starting to look like black now. Yay. Knowledge. Okay. Oh, okay, remember now. The water barrel is always wet. Therefore, if you want to try other methods, like applying paint onto a dry area, you can't really... Oh my god, there's a... Shit. Whatever. I'm just gonna pray it doesn't walk over here. Oh shit. No. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm ready to bolt away from this room anytime now. Ooh. This is a rather interesting... apparently my phone ran out of space again. So I had to delete the video I had yesterday. Why didn't I do that earlier? Anyway, okay, so... this is very interesting. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so sorry about that. I'll try this. I wonder what that looks like. Ooh. It's very close to purple. I should have used this yesterday. Damn it. Okay. Whatever. The damage has been done. Okay. So earlier in the day, we had soft drinks ready when we had lunch. And we had Sprite and Royal. For those who don't know what these brands are, I guess, I'm assuming people from not Philippines is watching. I don't know, I have no idea what's there abroad. Anyway, Royal is an orange soft drink, while Sprite is a lime soft drink. Anyway, so they were asking me what I wanted, and I said just one. And then my cousin suggested, why not just mix the both of them? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And then I recalled the story from when I was in second year high school. That's too much already. I'm gonna stop. Okay, so we had this thing called agape for the non-Catholics. Well, in our school, when we had agape, we had to bring food to share, and then we'd have bonding and stuff like that. So it's a very chill day at the time. So when you have to have food to share, you have to bring, food and then drinks. Because not everyone will bring water because they want to have soft drinks. Okay, so my section at that time was very lazy. So what most of the people did was they just brought a bunch of soft drinks. So imagine 3/4 of the class bringing soft drinks, just drinks. And we barely had any food. And it was horrible. So it was a bunch of different soft drinks, thank God. So there was at least variety with that. But me and my best friend at the time, well, actually I think he's still my best friend, I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a while. He's very busy. Anyway, so me and my best friend, we were like, okay dude, let's just... sorry about that, car passed by. I'm in a more open area today. Anyway, so he was like, oh, let's mix all the drinks together. So there was Mountain Dew, there was Pepsi, there was Sprite, there was Royal, there was Coke Zero. And little young me and my friend and our other friends did not know that if you mixed a bunch of soft drinks, it can and will get you drunk. Just imagine a bunch of... How old were we then? Just imagine a bunch of 14-year-olds tipsy because they decided to mix a bunch of soft drinks together, a bunch of soda drinks together. It was not nice. It hurt my head so much. But because my friend didn't want to bring this concoction of sodas home and have his mother and his sisters questioning him and his life choices, he was like, dude, help me finish this. And I was like, okay. Because I had a huge crush on him at the time. So Any chance I could get to impress him or help him out, I'd take it. So, okay. It was a bad idea. I was very tipsy the whole day. Why did I do that? Okay, whatever. So, man, that was fun. That was wild. It was less than desirable, but, it's a fun story to tell. And it's like those kinds of stories that go, don't copy what this person did because they're a bad example and stuff. It was so funny. I wonder how he is right now. Oh well. He's busy. He is still in college. I'm unemployed because I haven't graduated yet formally. But my school term is done, so there's that. Ah. Man, that looks horrible. What have I done? I'll I'll fix it later. Okay. Alright, so I wanna give my friends a shout out. Justin and Via. They're very supportive of my watercolor endeavors aside from Maki and Ton. Ton actually suggested that I should get a tripod so I don't have to focus on so I can focus on my painting and I don't have to worry about the camera while I work. But I'm poor, so I'm just gonna leave that to the side for now. Anyway, I am scared of this room. Ooh. I'm gonna hurry up so I can leave and I can edit this video in peace. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to add blues into the sky, it's not working. Yeah, that doesn't look nice. Oh no, did I ruin it? Huh. Did I... Did I ruin it? No, I hope not. It was looking nice. And everything. What happens if I put white on this? Will my watercolor teacher shake his head and say, I taught you better than this? Will he do that? I hope not. Huh. I wish Koi had sky blue or something. But then again, that's kind of a bright color. That won't work well with water. Because if there's anything I know about colors and print colors, is that in CMYK, if something is too bright, it's not going to reflect on the paper well enough. That's why we have two color modes. We have CMYK and RGB. RGB is meant for monitor colors and CMYK is meant for print colors. I assume that watercolors are the CMYK equivalents of paint because it can't really handle neon and bright colors that well compared to other paint types like poster, acrylic, and oil paint, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Holy shit. The regrets are immense. No, it's starting to look black. No! What have I done? Oh shit. It was great just a few minutes ago. What have I done? Oh no. Okay, whatever. Bronya's looking nice anyway. I hope she won't mind. Okay, that's enough. That's enough tomfoolery. Okay. I'll make the clouds. That does not look like a cloud. What is this? Man. I hope you're enjoying watching me suffer and learn in the process. Watercolor. It's a very fun thing to try, even if you're not good. Like, just don't pressure yourself like I do. Man, the colors were nice already a while ago. I really should invest in new brushes. Aw, man. Ah, what have I done? What have I done? What is that? What are those? Oh God, sweet baby Jesus. He didn't. He just. He just got born yesterday, and he's seeing this mistake already. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Okay. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna give her a ledge or thing to sit on. You know, maybe in hindsight, I should have done the blue colors first before the orange, but yeah, that didn't happen, so oh well. Man, this is gonna be a bitch to edit later, isn't it? Well. Boy. So, Mackie also suggested, man, she also suggested that I just paint regularly and then I just do voiceovers for when the backgrounds get for when the backgrounds get louder than they are right now. Right now it's still tolerable. I'm talking about TV feedback, talking about sudden phone calls for my aunt, talking about my cousin playing songs on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel, but since, you know, he doesn't really post much, so I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Well, actually, he has one big video on his channel. Maybe I'll link it down in the description below. Because, why not? Ah, man, what have I done? Okay. That was supposed to be the shadows of her fur thing. Crap. Okay. I hope it's looking decent. I hope it looks nicer when it dries up. Because so far from what I'm seeing, I think it looks nice. I think. Or maybe I'm just saying this to comfort myself. Nah, just kidding. I think it's looking great. Mistakes and all. Everyone starts somewhere. So it's okay. Ooh. Wow, that looks nice. I want to do her coat better. I want to do her hair better. I'll try something. What to do? This one again, I guess. Ooh. You know, in hindsight, it should have been orange. Maybe, because she's reflecting on a orangey background. I don't know. I don't know how lighting works. I'll pretend I do, for the sake of it. Wow, what a disaster this painting is. It's okay, it's my disaster. Ooh. Also, it's just a few days away from New Year's. How are your New Year's resolutions? Have you all listed them already? Do you plan on doing New Year's resolutions, or do you think they're dumb? Oh well. I personally think that New Year's resolutions can help people, but they're not a requirement to have. Like, because I know a few people who are like, oh, I really need to like list out my New Year's resolutions so I can make sure that I'll abide by them or something. And well, okay, fine. Are the cars done yet? Okay. And while that's great and everything, it sometimes, it sometimes pressures you too much, and then you kind of end up not doing it because you feel pressured. There are people like that, myself included. But, if you're the type who gets motivated by lists and stretch goals and stuff like that, I guess that's fine. Everyone has their own way of dealing with things. Alright. I think this looks great. Wow, that looks nice. Wow. Wow. Huh. I should really... Oh. I should really wait for this to dry. Just so we can see the difference. Because it's still kind of wet. I'll take a picture of it later when it's really dry. And then I'll just gonna post it here. Anyway, thank you everyone. Bye-bye.